Did you know that the legendary Su-35, considered the best air superiority fighter, the Sukhoi Su-35, designated Flanker-E by NATO, has been shot down at least 8 times by Ukrainian air defense systems in 2 years, losing aircraft faster than Russia can produce them? And the American Patriot system, designed 40 years ago, has proven lethal against the Russian Super Flanker, using mobile ambush tactics that NATO studies as a model of modern warfare? In this video, we reveal the real technical battle between the Su-35 and the Patriot, the confirmed shootdowns, Ukraine's innovative tactics, and why this confrontation is redefining air defense doctrines worldwide. The Sukhoi Su-35, designated Flanker-E by NATO, represents the pinnacle of advanced Russian fourth-generation fighter technology. Derived from the legendary Su-27, the Su-35 incorporates dramatic improvements that make it one of the most capable fighters in the world. Powered by Saturn AL-41F1S engines that generate 142 kilonewtons of thrust each with afterburner, the Su-35 reaches a top speed of Mach 2.25, equivalent to 2,730 kilometers per hour. The Su-35's most impressive feature is its supermaneuverability. Its three-dimensional thrust vectoring nozzles can deflect up to 15 degrees in any direction, enabling maneuvers impossible for conventional Western fighters. The Su-35 can perform the Pugachev's Cobra maneuver, where the aircraft banks 90 degrees upward while maintaining its flight vector, or the Kulbit, a complete 360-degree roll. These capabilities give it significant advantages in close-range air combat. The Su-35's Irbis-E N035 passive, electronically scanned array radar is one of the most powerful radars installed on any operational fighter. With a 900mm antenna diameter, it can detect targets with a radar cross-section of 3 square meters at a range of 400 kilometers. It can simultaneously track 30 targets while engaging 8 with missiles. The radar can also operate in synthetic aperture ground mapping mode and has limited capabilities against cruise missiles and guided bombs. The Su-35 can carry up to 8 tons of armament distributed across 12 hardpoints. Its arsenal includes R-73 short-range air-to-air missiles, R-77 medium-range missiles, and the devastating R-37M long-range missiles with ranges exceeding 200 kilometers. It can also carry laser-guided bombs, freefall bombs, unguided rockets, and the internal GSH-30-1 30mm cannon with 150 rounds. With a full internal fuel load of 11,500 kilograms, the Su-35 has an operational range of 3,600 kilometers without refueling. The aircraft can fly for 3.5 hours. Typical combat missions. Its service ceiling reaches 18,000 meters, allowing it to operate above most short and medium-range air defense systems. Let's pause here to invite you to like and subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the videos so far. Facing the Su-35 is the MIM-104 Patriot air defense system, a 40-year veteran that has demonstrated remarkable capabilities in Ukraine. The Patriot uses N/MPQ 65 phased scan radar operating in the C-band and can detect targets at ranges exceeding 100 kilometers. The system can track up to 125 targets simultaneously and engage 9 priority threats for interception. The Patriot fires 2 main types of missiles from M901 mobile launchers. The PAC-2 GEMT uses 90-kilogram fragmentation warheads with proximity fuses and has a maximum range of 160 kilometers against aircraft. The more modern PAC-3 MSE are direct impact missiles that literally strike the target, destroying it through kinetic energy. These have ranges exceeding 140 kilometers and are optimized for intercepting ballistic missiles, but are also highly effective against aircraft due to their extreme accuracy. A typical Patriot battery includes N/MPQ 65 radar, N/MSQ 104 engagement control station, an electrical power plant, a communication center, and between 4 and 8 M901 launchers, each with either 4 PAC-2 missiles or 16 PAC-3 missiles. The entire battery can be deployed in under 30 minutes and redeployed in approximately 20 minutes. The confrontation between the Su-35 and the Patriot is not simply a matter of technical specifications. It is a battle between design philosophies and operational tactics. The Su-35 was designed to dominate air combat through extreme speed. Between February 2022 and December 2025, Ukraine has the downing of at least 8 Su-35s by air defense systems has been confirmed, with the Patriot playing a central role in several of these victories. Some independent analysts, such as the Forensic Archive, estimate that Russian Su-35 losses could be as high as 23 aircraft, representing a 20% attrition rate of the total Russian fleet of 114 Su-35s. The most documented and devastating incident occurred on May 13, 2023, when Ukrainian Patriot system executed a perfect ambush in the Bryansk region within Russian territory. During this operation, Ukrainian forces shot down a Su-34 fullback, a Su-35 flanker-E, and two Mi-8 helicopters, one of which was equipped with rich AV radar jamming equipment specifically designed to counter systems like the Patriot. The attack was executed with surgical precision. Su-34s and Su-35s were preparing to launch UMPK glide bombs against targets in the Chernihiv region of Ukraine. The Su-35 was providing air combat escort for the Su-34, maintaining an elevated position to detect incoming threats. Ukrainian forces, anticipating the attack based on intelligence of Russian flight patterns, had deployed a Patriot battery near the border in an ambush position, waiting for the optimal moment. When the Russian fighters came within range, the Patriot battery briefly activated its MPQ-65 radar to acquire the targets, then launched multiple PAC-2 missiles in rapid succession. The missiles reached their targets before the Russian pilots could react effectively. Video later released by the Ukrainian Air Force showed paint jobs of 2 Russian fighters and 3 helicopters on the side of the Patriot battery with inscriptions dated May 13, indirectly confirming its involvement in the mass shootdown. In February 2024, Ukrainian Patriot battery operators shot down 2 additional Su-35s in just 5 days. The first shootdown occurred on February 19 when a Su-35 was intercepted while escorting bombers on a mission to attack Ukrainian infrastructure. The second shootdown occurred on February 24, exactly 2 years after the start of the full-scale Russian invasion. In June 2025, another Su-35 was shot down in the Sumy sector of the front. Although Russian sources confirmed the loss of the aircraft with the pilot ejecting safely, Russia denied that it was shot down by a Patriot, suggesting instead a mechanical failure or friendly fire. The clash between the Su-35 and the Patriot in Ukraine has had profound implications for global military doctrines. According to data from the military blogger According to the Forensic Archive, Russia is losing Su-35s at a rate of 8 to 10 aircraft per year, while the Komsomolsk-on-Amur aircraft plant produces only 4 to 8 Su-35s annually under current sanctioned conditions. Ideally, the plant could produce 8 to 12 aircraft per year, but supply restrictions on critical components, especially Western electronics and composite materials, have dramatically reduced production. The problem is dramatically exacerbated by the arrival of Ukrainian F-16s. Although F-16s are less capable than the Su-35 in pure air-to-air combat in terms of maneuverability and radar range, they operate fully integrated with the Patriot and NASAMS systems via Link 16 data links. This integrated network creates a situation where F-16s can engage Su-35s from advantageous positions while the Patriots provide long-range protection and early warning, dramatically complicating Russian tactics and negating the Su-35's technical advantages. However, we must acknowledge the Patriot's significant limitations. The system is neither invulnerable nor infallible. On Memorial Day 2025, Ukrainian air defenses failed to intercept 9 of the 9 Russian Iskander-M ballistic missiles that struck critical targets in Kyiv, demonstrating vulnerability to massive coordinated attacks with enhanced countermeasures. Russian Iskander-M missiles now employ sophisticated radar decoys, quasi-ballistic trajectories specifically designed to defeat the Patriot's engagement parameters, and terminal evasive maneuvers that complicate interception. Each 3 missile costs between $3.7 million and $7 million, depending on the variant and the contract. PAC-2 missiles cost between $2 million and $3 million each. Ukraine has limited supplies of Patriot interceptors, estimated at several hundred missiles in total. A complete Patriot battery costs between $360 million and $1.09 million, depending on the configuration and the levels of munitions included. Ukraine operates an undisclosed number of Patriot missile batteries, conservatively estimated at between 4 and 8 systems, with enough ammunition for perhaps 100 to 200 total launches before requiring resupply from the United States. From the Russian perspective, the Su-35 has achieved at least 7 confirmed air-to-air victories against Ukrainian fighters, including MiG-29s and Su-27s, in addition to countless successful ground attack missions. Russian pilots have significantly adapted their tactics, flying lower and faster flight profiles to evade the Patriot, releasing UMPK glide bombs from maximum ranges of 60 to 70 kilometers to minimize exposure, and using natural terrain such as hills and mountains to mask their approaches from Ukrainian radar. What the war in Ukraine has unequivocally demonstrated is that even extremely capable, advanced fourth-generation fighters are vulnerable to well-employed modern air defense systems employing innovative tactics. This reality validates massive Western investments in integrated air defense and raises difficult questions about the survivability of manned aircraft in future conflicts against technologically advanced adversaries equipped with layered air defense networks. The battle between the Su-35 and the Patriot continues daily over the skies of Ukraine, each side continually adapting to the other's tactics in an evolutionary cycle that defines modern warfare. For NATO, the Patriot successes validate decades of investment in long-range air defense. For Russia, the Su-35 losses are a costly reminder that air superiority cannot be taken for granted, even when operating over or near home territory. The standoff continues to redefine air combat doctrines that will endure decades after this war ends. And that concludes our analysis of the confrontation between the Russian Su-35 and the American Patriot system over Ukraine. If you were fascinated by the technical aspects of this air battle and want to learn more, we encourage you to continue reading. Regarding military technology, modern combat tactics, and analysis based on real data, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications so you don't miss any content. See you in the next video where we'll continue unraveling the secrets of modern warfare.